Hello everyone, it's Nick Sims, and this is my speed build of Eco Living. And this is a one bedroom, one bathroom house. It doesn't have a living room in the traditional sense. I guess your living area would be outside on the front. Um, I wanted to make a really like a small house, and I started making it, as you can tell, like bigger and bigger, and I shorten it down a little bit. I make it a little bit smaller. So it has the bedroom is open, so it's more so like a studio than anything else. Um, I like the way it turned out. I have so much custom content in my game that it takes a second for me to actually uh, ensure that I don't pick out custom content when I'm making homes um, that I want readily available to find on the gallery. Because I do know whenever you put a home up with custom content, it's really difficult to find. Most people don't even stumble across it. Um, anyway, so this is just me moving the house back a little bit. It was too close to the front of the lot, I guess we'll call it, because uh, this side of the lot is really what I am using as the front. Um, I put big open windows in this house. Um, I use um, those, and you'll see in a little bit. I'll make it a little bit bigger. I'll have three across, but then I'll change it to back to the way it was. Um, and the bedroom is open, as I said. There's just like a dividing wall. I didn't use a half wall for the bedroom because I kind of wanted it whole, but I did use the half wall, as you can see, in the front of the house, and I also use it in the bathroom as well. And that's the wall that I use that divides the kitchen from the bedroom. Or the sleeping area, I guess we would call it, since it's more studio than anything else. Um, I use modern looking furniture because eco living, and whenever you think of the small homes that you see, they're very modern on the interior. I started making this kitchen bigger, as you see, as I was talking about earlier, and I start downsizing it because I'm like, no, this is gonna be a starter home, and I don't wanna I don't wanna have too much in here, and not too much. So it just turns out being two counters, a kitchen, a stove, and a refrigerator on there, and this is me finally deciding. I was like, yeah, no, I think I'll make it smaller. So I do that. And I did have a TV in the outdoor area, but then it was just too much money. I had a TV, I actually had a bar as well, and you'll see all of that. And I had to remove it because it was too much money. It brought it up to like $25,000 or something, and I had to just get rid of some stuff. Um, those are the half walls that I use. I use the tallest half wall and the second to the tallest half wall. I thought about putting a tub in here, and then I decided against because it would take up too much room, and I'd have to make the bathroom larger, which is not what I wanted to do. So I just decided against having a bathtub in here altogether. And I put the same kind of windows that I have on the other side on this side. I was going to experiment and try and use a different type, but I just used that one tiled window in the middle area, which, it's a bathroom. It's not supposed to have as much windows as I put in here. It could, but normally you want your bathrooms to be a little bit more private or not open to the world. um, and I use that blue blue paint on the inside of the exterior portion of the house. And then I used the siding on the rest of the house. I also used that um, blue paint on on the inside of the half wall that's on the exterior of the house. Yeah. So I put a white wood on the outside and a black wood on the inside. Nice little contrast going there. I feel like the white and black woods are very modern, very, I mean, there aren't a lot of places where you're gonna find black, black wood. That's a very modern thing. Um, and I used purple and this teal, I guess you call it, or jade maybe. It really matches the color of the bed, and that's why I picked it. And then the purple is just a little accent wall I thought would be cute behind the bed. Um, and I used this new lighting that came with the update. It looks a lot better than the Beamer, and it lights up nicely. Lights up the rooms nicely. Um, So I like that. And I just raised up the foundation and I'll put one tile stairway in front of the entry door to the house. And then I'll bring out the sides of the foundation to make it kind of like an inset. Um, and now I'm starting to experiment with the half walls a little bit, and I wanted to put a TV out here as a reason why I started doing this, since your living area is supposed to be outside. So I started alternating between the different heights. Um, and then I realized, I was like, oh, that's too much alteration. It just looks bad. So I just used three of the last three heights. Um, yeah, and I like how that turned out. That looks good. Um, so I did that, and that's me putting the inside actually blue, and um, I changed the railing, I guess you can call it, or whatever, of the half walls to that um, wood on top, or dark wood on top, and a white wood on the bottom portion of that half wall, or at least the bottom portion of the top of the half wall. I put that. I'll change it to black because then I realize I'm using a lot of black and white, and this brown is just kind of clashing. So then I'll change it to black and white. Um, and I used the outdoor patio, or the perfect patio stuff pack chairs. I decided to use that as your outdoor living room set, or your only living room set in this house, because I figured that's the one that's kind of like an indoor outdoor furniture. So I thought it was a good idea, and that was me putting the bar in. And I was gonna put, what was I gonna put on there? I was gonna put the bush that came with the perfect patio set, but I ran out of money, so um, I only put one painting in the house, and that's this one right here. And I'll put two windows on the outside of the house just to kind of frame that window. I was talking about the custom content I have, and the paintings that are on there are gorgeous. I love using them, and I wanted to so bad in this house. I actually built a house yesterday for myself, really. Just a little, I didn't record or anything. It's another little small one-bedroom house that I used all custom content, and it looked so good. I used the half wall separating the kitchen from the living room, and I put small like coffee paintings or whatever, like a coffee pot and like just like it's like a little just a coffee themed that you would see in a coffee shop, something like that. And I used that on the half wall on the bottom because they were small enough and it looked awesome. I really want more paintings and just customize, you know, a little bit more. That's why I use custom content because I mean the game has a lot, but it's nothing like when what creators and mods make, and so I embrace that completely. I can't not play without it, at least a little bit. So I'm just adding a lattice wood texture on top to make it look like there's actually a um, uh, porch covering, something like that, just a little bit um, detail in here. And then this is me. I'll start adding just like a mirror, and I realize that all of this is too much money, and I'll delete the other things. So this home is available on the gallery. You can find it by looking up hashtag eco living or hashtag Nick Sims. I hope you liked this, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.